Hi, my beautiful spiritual family. Welcome back. For those who have been with me for a while, and for those who haven't, welcome. I, as you guys know, I just relocated from South Florida here to Georgia. So anyway, it's been a smooth move. That's all I can say. A lot of work, but it went well. I am a little bit late with posting my reading, so I do apologize for that, but I did pre-warn you guys about me being a little tardy this time around, okay? So let's get started. This is going to be another pick a card reading. So this is pile 1 with the zebra jasper crystal, and this is the Santa Morte deck. Next, we have Tiger's Eye. Okay, and this is on the Modern Witches Tarot deck. Next, we have, sorry guys. Next, we have the Dragon Stone. And this is on, I finally found the name out. So this is my good old faithful deck, but it is the Universal Tarot deck as pile number 3. For pile number 4, this is Moss Agate, very deep green, very pretty. I was kind of drawn to this crystal today. And this is on the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. You see, I had to look, right? Okay. So take your time, meditate on the piles. Again, first pile with the Zebra Jasper Santa Morte deck. Second pile, Tiger's Eye with the Modern Witches Tarot deck. Third pile, Third pile with the Dragon Stone with the Universal Tarot deck. And then the fourth pile with the Moss Agate. And this is on top of the Gilded Tarot Royale. Okay, let's get started. Hi, this is for those who selected the Santa Morte pile 1 and the Zebra Jasper crystal. Okay. So to save time, I went ahead and of course, I did all my usual. I said a prayer, I burned some sage, I sprayed myself with some smudge spray and sprayed my hands with smudge spray. And I asked the angels, ancestors, spirit guides for any messages. And these are the cards that jump. I always wait till cards jump out of my out of the deck before. I'm not one who picks cards. To each is their own. Okay. So let's get started with the tarot, and I'm also I pulled some oracle cards for you guys as well. First card out is 10 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. Santa Morte, so this is the death card. Six of Wands, Page of Wands, and then your overall for this reading is the World card. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so first card down is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sag. Now with the Ten of Wands, it is like, you know, you could have been feeling like really overwhelmed or overworked, but you've been feeling like a great weight has been on you. Well, this is coming to an end. So you are seeing the end of this. So of course, you know, I like to remind you guys, in tarot time is fluid. Okay. So some of these things could have already have happened. Some of these things could be currently happening, and some of these things could be in the future about to happen, okay? Near future. So you're definitely feeling like you have been, or you could have already felt like, you know, a great weight has been on you. But again, this is coming to an end. So for some, this has already come to an end, and for some, it's coming to an end, okay? You're in the process of that energy ending for you. Next, we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Gemini energy. Now with the Queen of Swords has her back to this Ten of Wands, okay? So the Queen of Swords, so, you know, this can definitely be your energy that you're in, and you're feeling like it's time for you to stop, you know, of course, okay. Queens of Swords, they're very much Gemini, okay? So yes, they can be very soft and gentle and caring and loving and all of those things, but on the flip side, so Geminis are one or the other, right? Never any lukewarm, gray area, black, white. They're, you know, very one way or the other, okay? So with the Queen of Swords, that's the exact energy for this particular card. So you could be feeling, this could very well be your energy, where you are feeling like you're sick of this great weight that's been on you, and you're just like cutting things off. You might be leaving one job to go to another job because you're sick of it. So it's time for you to just cut it out. You know, your work-life balance is just not what you want it to be. So you're tired, you're moving forward. It can also be that you, in a relationship, you know, I try to stay very neutral with my readings, general. But in love, this love relationship could have been, like a great weight, where it's putting a lot on you, more than you feel like, well, of course, more than you feel like you deserve. And of course, if anything is making you feel less worthy, then it's time to let it go, right? But you're definitely in that mode where you are cutting things off, period. You're sick of it, you're cutting things off. Next, and I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm kind of echoing. I apologize in advance. You know, I just relocated, and I've been trying to unpack, so I haven't put anything up on my walls or anything like that. So I apologize, guys. Next, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, Seven of Pentacles is Earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Now, with the Seven of Pentacles, it's very much like you have planted some seeds, you're watching your crop grow, you're not exactly satisfied with maybe the speed that it's growing, where you're at currently in your life, but it's like almost being like dissatisfied, not quite satisfied, or almost feeling like you're not reaping what you sowed, kind of thing, okay? But not in a bad way. But understand that you are exactly where God wants you to be, okay? the universe, the divine wants you to be. We have to go through a certain amount of things in life to learn valuable lessons to get where we want to be, okay? And know that God gave you this, right? So whatever you currently have, no matter how little you may feel like it is, know that this is a gift from God, whatever it is that you have. And by appreciating what you currently have, that just lets God know that because you're so appreciative of what you have, it opens the door for him to give you more. Okay? So try not to feel like a dissatisfaction where you're currently at. Okay? Because it sounds like with you cutting things off anyway, you're going to start getting more. Okay, so stop. You have to get out of that negative energy. Okay, try to get out of that negative energy. So next we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So again, because the other card was Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so of course we know that the Ace of Pentacles in the upright is like a gift coming through, an offer, a gift coming through, and it's usually something that is going to bring money. Okay, or not necessarily money, but abundance, some type of gain. Okay, so of course this can be in business or love, it doesn't matter. But it's a gift that you feel, because you can feel abundant with love, you can feel abundant with money, you can feel abundant with family, you know, things that you have, right? So it doesn't matter what it is, it's abundance. But in the reverse, it's almost as if, I don't know if you feel like the timing is off with the offer that's coming in. I don't want to say you're declining the offer, but you're not fully accepting the offer that's coming in. Now, with the aces, they are always out of the blue. Okay, so not necessarily expected. So can definitely be a job offer came in and you're like, I'm not exactly sure if this is what I want right now. It could be that a love offer. I mean, it could be a proposal, okay? But, you know, an offer comes in and you're not exactly feeling like you're in a place to accept the offer currently. So, of course, in short, you're in your head a lot. So this goes back to that Seven of Pentacles. You know, you're like, this is what I have, but I know I want more. You know, you could have your mind set like, I want more, but yeah, I don't even know what more is. I'm not exactly sure if I take another job, even though it's paying me more money, if that's going to get me where I want to be. So you're almost like self-sabotaging. Okay. Next, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups. Okay. So it could very well be, you know, again, I tried to keep the readings very general. It could very well be that this is in love. Okay. Don't kill me. Because, first of all, the Ten of Cups in the upright is when you are feeling like emotionally fulfilled. Okay. So of course this can even be in work. You can be emotionally fulfilled with your current financial or job situation. But again, it's because it's in the reverse, it's like a dissatisfaction. It's almost like, okay, if it's love, you guys could be like bickering back and forth quite a bit. So you're not feeling fulfilled any longer. Or maybe currently you're just not feeling emotionally fulfilled. Now, of course, I do not have the fighting card here. So, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be fighting or arguing. But you're definitely feeling like you are just not emotionally satisfied. But again, going back to the Seven of Pentacles here, you're not satisfied with something that's going on. So it could definitely be work related, of course, because this is a pentacle. And that is the first thing that's showing like dissatisfaction. But emotionally, this dissatisfaction is spilling over into your emotions, okay? But with every 10, understand that with 10s, an ending is near, okay? So you are right at the end of that feeling. You're coming out of it. And it's good. Because definitely, to me, it's definitely a good thing with the death card being here. So Santa Muerte. This is Scorpio energy. Oh, my apologies. I did not say. With cups, this is water energy. Water energy being Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So with the death card, Scorpio energy again, it's that, which I already said, it's an ending happening. It's a destined ending happening. Okay, this, whatever this is that has you in this energy, it's going to come to an end. But with every ending, there's a new beginning, right? So in this card, as you can see, it's a death, but she's also pregnant, right? So it's also a rebirth, a death, but a rebirth. Okay. So, and I'm saying rebirth, but I don't want to say rebirth because I don't want you guys, if it's love, I don't want you to feel like an ex is coming back, which on January 30th, Mercury goes retrograde. So beware that exes can come back, okay, during Mercury retrograde. Try, I mean, even if it's somebody that you truly love and you want to be with, try not to rekindle the flame while Mercury is retrograde. And I just say that because when things start back up while Mercury is retrograde, it does not last. Okay. So if you actually want it to last, hold off. But as I said, I don't necessarily want to say rebirth, but I'm going to say a death is going to happen, an end of something, and then a new beginning is going to happen. Okay. In this new beginning, we have the Six of Wands. Again, wands are fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And with this new beginning is victory. Okay, so what the heck? I mean, I know that you guys have been in like this negative energy, but you're going to see victory with ending something and starting anew. Okay. Next, we have the Page of Wands. Wands are again fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now with the page, the Page of Wands, pages are youthful. So for lack of a better word, it can be like something immature. So this, this is a new beginning here with the Death card, new beginning, right? And then we have victory. With ending something and moving forward, you're going to have victory. So with that, whatever you're moving into, because it's so new and so young, I mean, you're going to be passionate about it. But again, it's still on the newer side. So it's not going to be, everything is not going to be like boom, boom, boom. Okay, where you go in and everything is like in perfect order. Okay, and I could be talking to a Virgo out there. Okay, because my ascending is rising. My ascendant is right. My rising is in Virgo, so I can totally relate with things being like in a place. Everything has order. I like order and organization. Even in my move, like this is just an example, then I'm gonna move on. But my daughter was helping me unpack, right? And she was putting stuff inside of my pantry. So then I walk into my pantry and I'm like, because she had like cans of, canned goods. Let's just say canned goods. And she had them all together. Well, for those who know how Virgos are, I needed it to be a little bit more organized, right? You know, if it's tomatoes, have the tomatoes together. But for me, I needed them, you know, separated, like, you know, diced tomatoes, stewed tomatoes, basil, oregano, diced tomatoes, whatever, you know, chili tomatoes, whatever. But I need them in order. It's funny because my oldest daughter walked into my pantry. She said, "Okay, Mom, this pantry is looking very Virgo rising." Anyway, so don't walk into this new beginning and think that everything needs to be perfect, okay? It's not gonna be, because when things are starting, you have to get them in the order in which you want them to be, okay? I said all that to say that. All right, and your overall for this reading is the World card. And that's accurate, right? Because we've already talked about cycle coming to an end with a new beginning, all right? All I can say is that hit perfectly. All right. I want to move this out the way just a tad so I can get your oracle cards. All right. So your first oracle card is an angel, ancestor oracle, and it is Lord, take charge with authority. Take charge with authority. Okay. Put that on this side. Next, your spirit messages. You got two. The first one that came down is new beginnings, and I'm not surprised that we're seeing the new beginnings card. Now, everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Accurate. Very, very accurate. And we got that in your reading. Okay. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Find your center. Now, since that is coming up in anxiety and stress, so things have been really overwhelming you with, I'm not surprised, and you know, with the cards that are coming down that fail for you. I definitely want you guys to check out liberateBotanica.com. That is all about self-care and healing, you know, the inside out. Because sometimes when we're going through so many things, the outside world is putting us through a lot of things. That's the one thing that we need to do, is focus on caring for ourselves, okay? And by simply taking a nice long bath and finding zen, you know, lighting some candles and, you know, massaging oils into your skin, and, you know, in your temples, and just finding that kind of, burning a little bit of sage to get rid of the negativity that's surrounding you, okay? It's all about you healing yourself, okay? Okay, you got two Moonology cards. Show the world the real you. And that was full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Put that there. I'm gonna move my shell. Be bold and make the first move. And this is Cardinal Moon. And actually, I feel like, yes, that makes sense that card would come, because it's telling you, you know, especially with the Queen of Swords, it's time to cut things out of your life. You need to start choosing what belongs there and what no longer is serving you, okay? And let that ish go, right? All right, next we have your crystal cards. Your first crystal card down was Cooperite, rites of passage. Cooperite. think Cuprite. Cuprite, maybe? Cuprite. Rites of passage. Okay, and then Ancient Wisdom card. Ancient Wisdom card. Ancient Wisdom crystal, sorry. And then Ancient Wisdom down there. Ancient Wisdom crystal. I love this crystal. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So, rites of passage, you know, to me, it's just almost like knowing where you need to be and knowing that you have a right to be there. That, you know, these things are opening up for you. Stop blocking your blessings because you are like stuck in your head. Know that a door is opening up because that's where you're supposed to go. Okay, you have a right to go that route. All right, stop denying yourself because you're so negative. Stop it. Stop. And then your animal spirit card is dragon, supernatural. So it could even be that you guys are highly intuitive. So seeing supernatural fall here. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Okay. All right, and I'm going to pull a couple of fortune telling cards for you guys. They kind of fell together. I am not surprised. Your first card down was coffin. Again, death. This is the death card. So what did I tell you guys? This is Scorpio energy. With anything that comes to an end, there's a new beginning, right? Not surprised at all to see that card. Not surprised. And then journey. So you guys could have been thinking about going on a trip. Well, to me, this is telling you to go on that trip. Or maybe somebody is traveling to you. But this is definitely involving some type of travel. Okay? I think this was a great reading, guys. I know you guys may be feeling like, no, it wasn't. But all the messages are very clear. That something needs to come to an end. Something is going to come to an end. Let it end. Let it end and move forward with your new beginning. With the new beginning is going to be victory. Take charge. Find your center. So definitely take some time to have some self-care. Check out that song by Savannah Christina called Self-Care. Show the world the real you. Be bold and make the first move, which I think you are. And definitely if it's some trip or something you've been thinking about going on, definitely start looking into booking that trip and go. Just, be safe when you go, okay? Maybe double mask while you're on the plane or whatever, okay? Just start making plans to do other things, okay? All right, guys, that's all I have for you. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. Love and light. Bye. Welcome, Pal 2. Okay, this is for those who selected the Modern Witch Tarot with the Tiger's Eye. Very pretty tiger's eye, right? I went ahead and, I already pre-prayed. I saged in between. I used some of my smudge spray on my hands and my head. And I went ahead and allowed for the cards to jump to try to save time so I could just focus on the reading with you guys, okay? Because sometimes waiting for the cards to jump out can be a little time consuming. So just to kind of save some time. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to move that over just a tad. And I'm going to pull some fortune telling cards as well, okay? Once we're into it. All right, let me grab the tarot cards. Okay, so we have the Hermit card in reverse. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Chariot. Eight of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. We have the Sun card and the Four of Pentacles fell together. So I'm going to take them together, okay? Four of Pentacles and the Sun card. And then for your overall for this reading, Two of Cups. All right. Okay. So let's get started. First card down, of course, the Hermit card. This is Virgo energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Virgo, but some people like to hear the signs. Okay, so with the Hermit card, so in the upright, it is like taking time for yourself and to go within. Like it's almost like doing some searching on a spiritual level. Sorry guys, I'm burning frankincense and I see that it is getting a little too close to the camera. I guess when the heat kicks on, it starts blowing and it blows that way. My apologies. Okay, so it's almost like going within, okay? So being that it's in the reverse, I feel like you're actually coming out of this energy of feeling the need to go within. I think you did some spiritual healing already, which was a necessity. It was something that was required of you to do. Now that you are coming out of this energy, you're actually are feeling a lot more free. I feel. I'm going to use the word free, but it's almost like you feel like a great weight has been lifted off of you. Yeah. Okay. Next card is the Three of Wands. My apologies. Three of Wands is fire energy. So that being Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now with the Three of Wands, it is like waiting for your ships to come in. The need to wait, to be patient for your ships to come in. So knowing that God has something great in store for you, okay, and it's coming. It's coming. You just have to be patient, all right? Like seeing it on the horizon. See the ships out there? You see it. You just have to be patient and wait for it to come in, okay? So, I'll get to it because I'm jumping ahead because I'm like seeing how bright all these cards are. So, but I'll get to it. Your next card is the Chariot card. This is Cancer energy. Now with the Chariot, it is forward movement. It is, it could also be traveling. If it's travel for you, it's a car trip, okay? So just kind of put that out there to you. Or you could also be thinking about getting a new car, okay? So however it works for you. If it is pertaining to love, it could be new, something new for you, and you are finally moving forward with the new love, or not necessarily new love, but trying to move forward with it. if this has to do with, you know, or like a current relationship, it could be that you guys are, it's like a long distance relationship. You guys are not by one another, or it could be currently, you know, with the pandemic and everything, it could be that you guys have had a like virtual, like a virtual relationship, I guess we'll say that. So you guys don't see each other very much, but you guys are going to start seeing one another a little bit more often than what you have been, okay? Now, if this is pertaining to work, you could be traveling for work, or it could be forward movement with work. So if it's not pertaining to travel, then it could be like a promotion. So, or maybe even like a change in departments. Maybe you're moving from one department to another department, but it's some movement, okay? But, you know, I've definitely seen that because this card is facing this card. I'm feeling like you're still, it's going to be some wait time for it, but it's happening, okay? It is going to be forward movement, but you're going to have to be a little bit patient. So you may know that it's coming, but you still have to wait for it. Just a little bit, okay? But it's there. It's right there. It's on the horizon, okay? Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, with Pentacles, that is Earth energy, being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles, of course, meaning work. It's going to take work. It's going to take some hard work. It's going to take some focus. So whatever this is for you, so if this is regarding work, continue to work hard the way you have been. If this is regarding relationship, this is going to take some work, okay, as well as patience, but you're going to have to work towards whatever goal that you seek, okay? But definitely having, knowing that it's there, it's coming, okay? Because you were in an energy before where, you know, the energy was a little darker, right? And you felt like you needed to go within. But you're coming out of that energy. You're out of it. I feel more like you're out of that energy already, but you were in that energy. You know, maybe this new year, you're kind of feeling a little lighter and like can look forward to things again. Next, we have the Hierophant card. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Now with the Hierophant, it is very traditional. It is the religious card of the deck. So it could also be guiding you to get back to religion. You're focusing on spirituality. It could also be, you know, this is also the marriage card. This is, you know, also the marriage card because, as I said, it is the religion card of the deck. I'm not feeling real marriage, though. Not real, but I'm just saying, you know, that's not coming through to me, okay? But again, you know, knowing that God has something great in store for you, okay? And being patient and waiting for the gifts that God is bringing, okay? But I honestly feel like you guys, your faith is there. So you already know it's coming. But it took you to be in this, you had to go within and like really delve deep spiritually. But you've done the spiritual work. You have. I mean, I feel it. I feel it that you guys have done the spiritual work. So seeing this here, the Hierophant right below the Hermit card in reverse, is letting me know that you have ascended, okay? And you could be also still working on your ascension process, okay? I know I am, truly, you know, but I actually was in this hermit mode, right? I went within, I took time to myself, really wasn't doing much of anything, and it was just my time to go within and ascend. And I mean everything from fasting, abstaining from sex, and the whole nine, okay? But that's something I felt like I needed to do in order for my ascension to happen, okay? But you're still ascending. And I just feel that way just because in this card, you see she is pointing up. Okay, so you're still ascending, but it's such a powerful ascension. I feel like you are, it's like emotionally, of course, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, it is lifting you higher. Okay. Yeah. Next is the Page of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles are again earth energy, being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, with the Page of Pentacles, it is just basic. Okay, so it's fairly new. So pages are young, youthful. So, we can even say a little immature. So it's like, planting the seed and it's starting to grow. You actually see the plant growing and you see some green, some foliage, but it's not like huge. It's not like a full-fledged plant. Yeah, it's just small. So this is something that is fairly new. Definitely something that you feel some abundance with. So whether it's love or monetary or whatever, because abundance is all different types of things, not just money, right? So it's definitely something that you feel abundant in. So it could definitely be your spirituality, because this card is facing the Hierophant. So you may be truly feeling abundant spiritually, okay? That's such a good feeling, right? Such a good feeling. But you're working on it, right? We already said you're continuing to ascend. So continue that process. That is exactly where you need to be. By continuing, you get the Ace of Pentacles. Out of the blue, the divine, the universe, God has something great in store for you, as I continue to say to you in this reading. And look at the gift that's coming through for you. A gift that's going to bring you abundance. And of course, if you've been struggling financially, it could be a job out of the blue. Out of the blue. Something just comes out of the blue and it's going to allow you to make money. It could be money that comes out of the blue, but how are you going to continue to sustain it, though? You see what I mean? So this is almost like sustaining something. Okay, so whatever this gift is going to help you sustain it. It's going to be not just today, but every day you're going to have. All right. So if it's not about money, if it's about love, then again, you're going to get this gift from out of the blue, and it's going to be something very abundant, and it's going to be sustainable. Okay. As I mentioned, these two cards fell together. Oops. Okay, we got the Sun card, which is Leo energy. And then we also have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is, again, Earth energy. Sorry about that, guys. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, and the Sun card did fall on top of it. So it's almost like you're holding on to something, but it's something that is... like you could be holding on to the abundance that you feel like you've received spiritually, okay? But it's going to make you very happy holding on to this. So what you've received is bringing you happiness, okay? Hold on to it. So what you received is what I'm saying here. What you received, this gift, hold on to it, because it's bringing you lots of happiness. All right. This reading is so nice. Oh my goodness. I just got chills. And your overall is the Two of Cups. But I honestly feel like this Two of Cups is just saying, yes, This was like a divine connection, two things that were brought together. But this is like, I almost feel like this partnership is more spiritual, okay? Maybe you found a connection with your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides. When you went within, when you went into hermit mode and went within, and spiritually, because this is a spiritual going within. When you did that, the connection that you made was a divine connection. All right? And of course, it could be love. This gift could be a person. It could be a partnership, somebody that God is bringing into your life that's supposed to be there. Okay? But I don't know. I'm feeling more of a spiritual with this reading. Okay? All right, so let's get to your oracle cards. So your angel ancestor oracle cards. Sorry, it's two of them, but they're like kind of, okay, there we go. The first one is Wise One. Whew, my voice just cracked. Sorry about that. Wise One. Grow within your current situation. But I feel like you are most definitely growing within your current situation. If you haven't connected with your ancestors, I definitely feel like, and let me just show you the next card, Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. I almost feel like, these two cards falling together, I definitely feel like you're being guided to seek your help from your ancestors. Or, if you have some like living grandparents, or your parents are older or whatever, maybe seeking some knowledge from them. They have lots of knowledge for you. But if you have been stuck in some patterns or some family patterns that have been passed down generation to generation, maybe not completing college or whatever, and you're there and you're about to complete college, you're definitely breaking some of those patterns, okay? So definitely this is just encouraging you to break some patterns, right? Okay, next we have spirit messages. Spirit messages, you guys got 3 cards. So of course, anytime I get more than 1 card, I take them all. All right, so the first card down was synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Definitely. And that could be this person. It could be a partnership, but somebody is being guided to you, okay? For a reason. Move that over. Maybe I can move all of these over. That way that has a little bit more room. There we go. All right. Give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirit, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. And definitely, since you were in that hermit mode and you have ascended, you are currently ascending spiritually, but since you've already seen an ascension, definitely you may be in the presence of someone and their energy, like you can just feel other people's energy, right? And it's necessary for you to pass the wisdom that you've gained, right? Wise One, right? Grow within your current situation. So part of your growth is wanting to teach others, wanting to share the wealth that you have gained. And that's what giving back is, okay? So not necessarily monetary, but if you have it, why not? But I feel like this is more of like having conversations with someone, okay? Passing along that knowledge, that wisdom. And then receive, receive. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and the order of the universe. And we have the Ace of Pentacles here, a gift. So you will be receiving something. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. All right, next is your Moonology cards. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Sorry about that, guys. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. I think you've already spent time meditating. Definitely. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Okay. Well, I wasn't feeling a strong love pull, but with anything, right? When you give love, you receive love. So no matter if it is a spiritual situation, spiritual connection, if you are showing people, you know, as I said before, spreading that wisdom that you have, that knowledge that you gained when you were in hermit mode about spirituality, that is showing love to someone, okay, by giving them that same knowledge that you just gained. Next, we have our crystal oracle cards, and that is Spirit Quartz, and that is music, Spirit Quartz, music. And Nuumite, I think is how to say it, and healer. Music may heal you. I guess it would go this way. Music may heal you, or you may feel some healing effects by listening to music, but definitely being guided to, I guess you're continuing to heal and knowing that you can also heal others. And music. Right now, music is going to be key for you. And then your spirit animal card, horse, freedom. I told you I felt like, and you got like a lot of yellows, golden colors here. So again, I advise you to look up that message, because you know, I even have some gold in your, in the writing is in gold on that one. In the trim of this card is gold, right? So I'm seeing yellows, gold quite a bit in this particular reading, okay? Now, horse freedom, your heart is pure and free. A great purpose calls you. You have unlimited resources of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. That makes me want to cry. I told you the messages, I just ask for messages and the messages just jump, right? And then I just read them to you. But this is definitely saying you went into this hermit mode, you stepped out, right? So your heart is feeling pure and free. Okay, so like a weight has been lifted from you. A greater purpose calls you, definitely. That's spreading that wisdom, right? You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. I see that. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Horse, freedom. Definitely. Okay, let me pull a couple of fortune telling cards for you guys. Okay. I know Pile 1 got this card. So this is like death. This is coffin. This is the death card. So Scorpio energy. And this is just indicative of something coming to an end and a new beginning happening for you. Okay. I feel like you came out of that energy, that hermit mode energy. You're coming out of that and definitely can see that this is like a new beginning for you because it's something different that you're on. You're on something different. And then next is the Thief card. And I almost want to say, if I recall correctly, Thief card came out for Pile 2 last time. But anyway, just be careful. Be mindful of, like, you know, when you're punching in your pen or when you are speaking. Like, let's say somebody comes to your home and you don't tell them that you live alone. Don't tell them that you work Monday through Friday or whatever. You know, just be mindful of what you're saying to people because you never know who you can trust. Okay. All right. That's all I got for you guys. This reading was everything. Okay. Everything. And I hope you appreciated it as much as I did. I really wish this was my reading, okay? But, you know, I can't very well go back to the beginning and pick a deck. Because I know what's in them all. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope to see you guys again in 2 weeks. Please like, share, subscribe. Please tell other people about me. And if you feel like you need a personal reading, look at the information below. If you're seeking some self-care or some spiritual tools and things like that, please check out liberateBotanica.com. Anyway, love and light. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. This is for those who selected the Universal Tarot deck, along with the Dragon Stone. Dragon Stone is actually very pretty. It has like, I don't know if you guys can see the little red and like black, brown colors going through there. Very pretty. I mean, it's green, but it's, you know, and that's probably why they call it a Dragon Stone, because of the red and the red going through the green, right? The dragon spitting fire. So I'll set that there so we'll remember what pile we're on. Okay, so I already went ahead and I used some Palo Santos. I burned some. I smudge sprayed my head and my hands, and I went ahead, you know, I always pray, and I went ahead and got the cards to jump. You know, I wait for angels, ancestors, spirit guides to have the cards jump out. I believe that those cards are truly the ones that are meant for you versus picking cards, okay? So anyway, so let's get started with your tarot and move to oracles. I pulled some oracle cards for you guys as well. So the first card down was the Queen of Swords. 9 of Cups. 9 of Swords. King of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. Page of Swords. The Sun card. Eight of Wands, and the Page of Cups. I was about to say, and the overall, this is the overall for your reading, Page of Cups. I was about to say swords. Seemed like you guys got several swords here in this reading. Okay, so let's start with your first card. First card down was the Queen of Swords, which is Gemini energy. Now with the Queen of Swords is very, I like to describe her as a typical Gemini, okay? So as Geminis, I'm a Gemini, so as Geminis, we can be very loving and caring and nurturing and, all of this part warm and funny and, all that stuff, right? But we don't have a gray area. So we're very black, white, on, off, hot, cold. Okay, so when we're hot, that's when we're loving and caring and nurturing and giving and all that, all the nice, sweet stuff, right? But when you upset us, we go to very cold. It's no lukewarm for us. We go from hot to cold. So I almost feel like this is the energy you guys are in. Like you literally have just become or have previously become very cold where something is concerned. Like you have given so much of yourself to something, to someone, or to work or whatever, and you're just tired of it. You're like sick of it. So you're like at the point where you have already cut things off, began cutting things off, or you are in the process of cutting things off. But you're tired of, I don't want to say being used, but giving so much of yourself and not receiving it in return. You're just at the point of being tired, okay? By cutting things off, though, by truly stepping into this Queen of Swords energy, you are going to Nine of Cups, which is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You are going to see wish fulfillment, okay? So by simply letting go of some things that are no longer serving you, you're going to actually feel happier. You're going to feel like things are starting to come into fruition for you because you've left some things alone that were no longer serving you, okay? Next, you have the Nine of Swords. Swords are air energy. So that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, with the Nine of Swords, it's actually almost like you've been super stressed out, which I can see that. Super stressed out, worried about something, having high anxiety, and you may be feeling, or you may have been losing some sleep because of it, okay? Yeah. But I honestly feel like this is more past energy. If you're currently in this energy where you've been being like worried or stressed and having this high anxiety, you're stepping into the Queen of Gemini, the Queen of Swords, that Gemini energy, and it's no more of even the in-between. Like you are really trying to get out of that accepting things that are no longer serving you. You're like tired. You're tired. But don't allow that tired feeling to consume you to the point where you are not yourself, okay? And if my voice is kind of echoing, I apologize. I'm, still unpacking and I haven't like put anything up on my walls yet, and I still have boxes and yeah. Anyway, so I do apologize if you're hearing like a little echo. So anyway, I do honestly feel like this energy is, you're no longer in that energy, but you could still be feeling some of the remnants of that energy, okay? Where you're still feeling a little like weight is on you, so you're having trouble sleeping. Next, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, this is Taurus energy. No, I'm sorry. My apologies. This is actually Capricorn energy. My apologies. Now, with the King of Pentacles, so it could very well be your energy where you are financially stable. You are very giving, but I mentioned that before. You are very giving and you give, so coins, okay. So coins usually is money, right? But it doesn't necessarily have to be. It's just abundance. So it could be where love is concerned. It could be where work is concerned. So it could be anything that you've been, that you feel you are wealthy in, okay? That you have an abundance of. So like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be money. But you could be in this, and I honestly feel like this is your energy, okay? So whatever you feel abundant in, you have been giving quite a bit. You are definitely in this energy. And actually, this may not be your energy at all. This could be the person that you cut off. This could be their energy, that they're like super worried, can't sleep at night. And they may want to, they may be saying things like that to you to try to make you feel guilty about cutting them off, or, and I'm saying cutting them off, but you could be cutting them off financially. You could be cutting them off emotionally, physically. But it's a much needed cutoff, okay? But you are the person who has the abundance. So whether you cut them off emotionally and they're like, I'm so in love with you, you have so much love to give. That is what puts you in that King of Pentacles energy, okay? But you're tired. You're tired of it, okay? So, again, if it's not them, this is definitely your energy, but it's just reflecting how tired you are of it. You're sick of it, okay? Next, we have the Eight of Swords. Now, I think Eight of Swords is air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, it's almost like you have been feeling very trapped, stuck. But you're not. It's just a mindset. So even if that's the way you were feeling, because it's sitting right underneath the Queen of Swords, you're cutting things off because you realize it was either your mindset that was keeping you trapped, or you realize that the things that this person was saying to you, like they were convincing you that you can't go anywhere else, that you needed to be with them, or you needed to stay at this job, or no one else is going to hire you, or whatever negative crap that they were trying to say to you to keep you in this feeling stuck energy, feeling trapped energy. You're coming out of that energy. And I just, if you've been kind of struggling because you just cut something off and you're still like, oh, it's so hard, like you're second guessing yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Because I kind of feel like that's where you're at, but you have so much abundance. So again, if you just left a job, don't second guess yourself. You're abundant. You have the knowledge that you need to succeed. Okay? You have everything that you need to succeed. So don't focus on whatever negativity that someone else is trying to pull you in. Okay? These are very positive cards, a lot of blue in these cards. So for you guys, I would say, look up the color blue. Okay? Next, we have the Page of Swords. Now, pages are young, youthful. They are very new, but without being brand new. Okay, so it's almost like, new is like planting a seed. The page of anything, pages are where it's like the crop has started to grow, but it's only grown like this much. It's not a mature, like tall, healthy. It's brand new, okay? And because it's a sword, so it could be newfound strength. And I almost feel like that's what it is for you guys, because you finally found the strength to cut this off, to break free of this. So it's like newfound strength, newfound energy, newfound knowledge, newfound clarity. It could definitely, if it's not strength for you, it's definitely clarity for you, because things just became very clear that this is no longer serving you. You've given so much of yourself for so long, and it's time for you to get away from it. Okay. So next we have the Sun card. This is Leo energy. So with this card, you are definitely happy about the decisions that you've made, about cutting things out of your life that are no longer serving you. If it is not helping you grow, helping you learn, helping you make money, helping you in any way, shape, or form, you don't need it in your life. Okay? You just don't need it. You just don't. So it's no sense in holding on to that energy. Okay? Let that ish go. Just let it go. Next, we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Wands are fire energy, so that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, with the Eight of Wands, definitely going to be, I feel like there's messages coming in that are going to make you extremely happy. And I just say that because it's pointing towards this happiness. Okay? This could also be fast movement, but I'm actually feeling, I'm being pulled more so towards messages coming in. So, you know, if you've, I don't even want to say if you've applied for a job, because it could be just that messages are coming in about like open positions. If it's about work, messages coming in about maybe, I don't know, relocating. Because this is movement, right? Moving. So maybe you've been looking to move, and now you are like starting to find that more things are opening up within the price range, or like I said, possibly relocating, going from one area to another area, because that's just what you need. As you're cutting things off, you need to actually not be in those same surroundings any longer. You need to actually move yourself from those surroundings, okay? But it's going to make you very, very happy. So whatever it is that you need to decide on, when that movement starts happening, it's going to make you very happy. And then the overall for your reading is the Page of Cups. So again, something fairly new. It's going to make you be happy. I mean, emotionally happy. You see the little fish peeking out of there. So that's indicative of almost like a surprise. It's going to be out of the blue. So similar to the Ace of Cups, okay? But this is something, maybe you had an Ace of Cups where something was being offered to you that made you emotionally happy. And now you're starting to reap the benefits of that, okay? Still in the newer stages, but you're starting to reap those benefits. And it could be from cutting off whatever you cut off. You're like starting to reap some of those benefits. Wish fulfillment. I mean, as I said, this is actually a really good reading, guys. Okay, so let's get to your, I try to put it on there. Selenite so it can kind of clean in between my reading. Okay, so mountains, stand your ground. Boom. Boom. That's highly appropriate, right? Highly appropriate because, heck, you're cutting things off. And I'm saying somebody, I don't know why that is coming through really strong. Like you needed to cut a person out of your life, but that is what's coming through really strong. That it's a person. But stand your ground with it. Be a mountain. Non-movable, right? Mountains don't move at all. Even when the ground shakes, if it's an earthquake, the mountain is still standing there, right? Some pieces may crumble off, but the mountain is still standing firm. Next, we have your spirit messages. So you have caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So And to me, this card is just basically saying you gave a lot of yourself. And it's time for you to start caring about yourself, okay? Some self-care. And as I've been telling the other pals, definitely if you're feeling the need to have some self-care, check out liberateBotanica.com. They have lots and abundance of self-care products and spiritual healing products as well, okay? Your next spiritual message is love. Love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Love. And I said that you may be feeling like you have definitely given so much, and it's not a feeling because I see it. You've given so much of yourself to so many other people, and it's not equal reciprocity, right? You're just not getting that same love in return. Love or whatever it is. You're just not getting it in return. Your Moonology card. A personal issue reaches resolution, and that is full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. All right, you got 3 crystal cards. You got Labradorite, and that is take action, Labradorite. But I think you're already taking action. I think you've already been taking action. Cacoxenite, new beginnings. That's pretty. Cacoxenite, new beginnings. And I see you having new beginnings actually, because you're definitely cutting something out of your life. But that fresh start that you're getting by cutting this out of your life, that it's like a weight has been lifted off of you, and you're like a brand new person, so different. And we got some more blues down here. So again, blue. Aquamarine, communication. And I think this is just simply you in the process of cutting things out of your life. You're communicating. You're saying how you feel. And you have multiple swords down as well. So definitely saying how you feel. And if people don't understand, it doesn't matter. Cutting them the hell off anyway. Okay. And then your last card is your spirit animal. And you got the Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Black Jaguar. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. So this is just manifestation. To me, this is the manifestation card, right? So magician card for manifestation. So you can have whatever it is that you want in this world. Just have confidence and grace. And focus on what it is that you really, really want. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond this world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Okay. And I'm going to pull a couple of fortune teller cards. Those for those who selected power 3. And the ones that's just for those who selected power 3. I thought I seen a card flip. Taking all of those. Whole bunch of cards fell. Selected powerfully. Additional messages for those who selected powerfully. Spirit try to at least get 2 cards, but all right. Ooh, unexpected income. Ooh. So definitely money coming out of the blue that you weren't expecting, which is great. Judication. So if you, this is like the justice card. So if you have been in some type of legal, if you're involved in some type of legal proceeding, if you were the one who did right, it's going to end in your favor. But also, if you are the one who did wrong, it's not going to end in your favor. So it's whichever one, okay, for you guys. And if it's not a legal proceeding for you, and it's just like in your life, if you have been doing things right, know that things are going to happen in your favor, okay? And if you haven't been doing things right, which I know you guys have, but if you haven't, then of course it's not going to end in your favor, okay? If you've been the one treating people selfish, you've been being really selfish, and you've been the one that's been like constantly, I want, and it's me, and being selfish, things are not going to end in your favor, okay? But unexpected income, though, shoot, ain't that like getting a check in the mail that you wasn't expecting, or money deposited that you wasn't expecting? Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys again in 2 weeks. Please like, share, subscribe. Please tell your friends about me. If you feel like you need a personal reading, please contact me in the information below. And that's it. Love and light, guys. Bye. Hi, Pile 4. This is for those who selected the Gilded Tarot Royale, and for those who selected the Masa Gate. Beautiful green color. Okay, set that over there. All right, just to save a little bit of time, I did go ahead and I already burned some Palo Santos. I already used some smudge spray on my hands and my forehead. I already prayed, of course, I always do that before any readings. And I went ahead to save a little bit of time, got the cards to jump from each deck, and I also pulled some oracle cards as well for you guys, okay? So we'll do the tarot cards first, and then we'll move on to the oracle cards. Okay, so your first card down is 3 of Swords. The World card. Four of Wands. Ace of Cups. 7 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Two cards fell together, so I almost want to say it was the Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles fell together. The Hermit card, and your overall for this reading, the Lovers. Okay. All right. All right, let's start at the beginning here. We have the Three of Swords. 3 of Swords. So swords are air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And of course, I know looking at the picture, it could have been heartbreak. It could definitely be disappointment, just something that truly disappointed you. It could be something related to business finance. Now, let me just say this. Mercury is going retrograde on January 30th. And we know that before it actually fully goes retrograde, it does the little shadow time, So as it's beginning to go retrograde, people, communication, exes start coming back, things to that nature. So just be mindful. Travel could be delays with travel, delays with packages, delays with mail, delays with anything that has to do with communication, or deliveries or travel. And definitely exes can come back into the picture. Just be mindful that when exes come back into the picture during retrograde time, if the flame is reignited during that time, it won't last. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Anyway, moving forward, I am having trouble speaking today, so I'm already feeling the effects of Mercury going retrograde because I'm a Gemini, and Mercury, is my ruling planet. Okay. Anywho, moving forward, so it could just definitely be that you are disappointed about something that's work related. Maybe someone else got a promotion that you've been working very hard for, and you feel very disappointed about that. It can also just be exactly what it looks like, heartbreak, some type of heartbreak, or something that really hurt your feelings, where the relationship is concerned. If it wasn't a true heartbreak, it's just something that hurt your feelings, Next, we have the World card, which is Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and I want to say Sagittarius, but I'm not real sure. Anyway. So with the World card, it is having a cycle come to an end. So you've been in this, I don't want to say vicious cycle, but a vicious cycle. And whether it is something where it is work related, so let's say you continue to get the same jobs and it's not what you really want to do, but you're definitely being guided to get out of that. Well, not even guided. Divine intervention is coming in and they are putting an end to something. But it's a necessary end. So something has come full circle. Next, we have the Four of Wands. So with the Four of Wands, wands are indicative of fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now with the Four of Wands, it's wanting, needing, having a happy home. It could be that with this cycle that comes to an end regarding this heartbreak or this disappointment that you had, it could just be that right now you're really focusing on making home happy. It could also be indicative of purchasing a new home. Or maybe you've been looking to maybe not necessarily purchase a new home, but move into a new home, a new apartment, or something to that effect, But definitely trying to make home happier. You could have lived with this person, and maybe that was the something that disappointed you with that, and now you're looking just to kind of focus on making home happy, Next, we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is water energy, being Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, with the Ace of Cups, it is giving and receiving some type of love or something, emotional exchange. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be love, So it can definitely be business finance related, an offer coming in out of the blue, because of course aces is something unexpected. It's coming out of the blue, and when you receive it, it just emotionally, it fills your cup, okay? It overflows your cup, because this cup is overflowing. So emotionally, it is overflowing your cup. And definitely, you know, it could be related to something that has to do with home. All right. So, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. That is, swords are air energy. So, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But I like to see Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So it seems like you have been possibly self-sabotaging. Where something is concerned, maybe this relationship or whatever the heartbreak or disappointment was, you've almost been like self-sabotaging. You've been like forcing yourself to stay in this situation, or like making yourself feel like you needed it. I need to be here. I need them in my life. I need my kids, need them around because they've always been around. Or if it's not related to a person, you know, I need to, let's say it's about home. I need to stay here because I need to share my bills. I need to, whatever it is, it was psychological. So you were actually thinking it, but it's not because that's the way it's supposed to be or the way it had to be. It was like a mindset, but you're getting out of that mindset. So something is coming to a close for you, which is good because divine intervention happens. So we want you to stop self-sabotaging, and we don't want you to go backwards, right? And we want you to be able to move forward. You have the Three of Pentacles here. Now with the Three of Pentacles, that is earth energy, earth being Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Now with the Three of Pentacles, it's just indicative of the need to collaborate with someone else or with others. So usually with the Three of Pentacles, it is work related, and it's like three parties coming together. So it could almost be like in a business, maybe you are an entrepreneur, and with this business that you have, you've considered maybe getting an assistant and an accountant now because your business is really starting to grow. But it's like working with others for continued growth, okay? If it's not business related and it is more personal, okay? It could just be that you need to maybe communicate with a parent. Maybe a parent is going to help you get something going, and maybe that collaboration, getting with your parent has I don't know, an affiliation with someone else who can then, because you see it's like three parties come together to make something happen, okay? If it is not about that, and it's more love, it is, again, putting in work though. So maybe if it's about love for you, then maybe you and your partner need to seek counseling. You and your partner need to, maybe it's religious counseling, maybe going to see a pastor, minister, or a spiritual counselor or something to that effect, okay, to kind of help with your relationship. So again, it's just you and someone else coming together and still seeking help from one other person. Collaboration. So a party of three collaborating for growth, okay? But it is growth, okay, for the growth. So these two cards fell together. Four of Pentacles, again, earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Page of Wands. Wands is fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. Okay, so with the Four of Pentacles, it's holding on, right? It's holding on to something. So whether you're holding on to wealth, you might be being a miser, don't want to spend any money. It could just, because it fell with the Page of Wands. And Page of Wands are like, it is new, young. I don't like use the word new, because aces are really for the new, something new. Pages are more for like it's still young. So yes, you may have come up with an idea, but the idea is, you may have planted the seed for the idea, but the idea has still not grown, okay? Not matured. It definitely could be someone that this is related to a child or someone young. You could be dating someone that is younger than you, because of course this is passion. Fire is passion. It could also be like creating. So you may have an idea that you have that is still, that you're like passionate about, but it's still fairly new, but you're holding on to the idea of it. Okay. You're holding on to that passion. You're holding on to the idea of it. Okay. Like I said, it could be love. Could be love, but this is something that is fairly new, though. Okay, that maybe something just came into your life that is fairly new, and you're trying to see where it goes, and you're like holding on to it. Okay, which I'm not feeling any bad vibes or negative vibes about it. So maybe it's good, especially after the heartbreak that you had or disappointment that you had, to be excited about something, and you want to see it through. So you're holding on to that idea of it. Okay. Next is the Hermit card. This is Virgo energy. Now with the Hermit card, it's indicative of the need to go within, to seek out some like spiritual help, advisement. To me, the Hermit is, definitely indicative of going within. Okay. More often than not, when I see the Hermit, I feel like you're going within because of spiritual needs. Okay, so when you go within, I think you're just going to automatically feel like it's a necessity to go within for spiritual reasons, to help you heal. So even if it's from a broken heart, you're going to go within and you're going to start healing, but you're going to start finding, like, you're going to like do research for on spirituality and things like that. Okay, or even religion. But you're definitely gonna, when you go within to heal, you're gonna find your healing through spirituality or religion. Okay. And then next we have your overall for the reading is the Lovers card. So with the Lovers, and then as you can see, the gentleman is almost like a ghost, right? She is truly there, but he is not. So with this card, I actually feel like it is more, okay, so course in short, people come into our lives because it was destined for them to come into our life, right? So when you get this card, you know that this person was supposed to be in your life. You were supposed to get something from this person, but they were not supposed to stay. Okay? So whoever this is that gave you the heartbreak, they were supposed to come into your life to give you something. Whether it's learn a lesson, a life lesson, so you can grow, so you can be a better person for the person that you're truly supposed to be with, if it's regarding love. If it's regarding work, this partnership was supposed to happen so it can, again, make you grow, so you can learn, so it can make you a stronger, whatever you do for a living, whether it's, I don't know, accounting, healthcare, nursing, whatever. So whatever it is that you do, it was supposed to make you a stronger vet. Teach you so you can move on and get something better, do something better. Okay? But it was not supposed to last forever. That's the reason he looks like he's disappearing. Okay? All right, let me move these up a little bit and then we'll get to your oracle cards. All right. So your angel ancestor cards, you got Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. And I think that's self-explanatory. But as I said, the self-sabotage, like you have been feeling, you've been telling yourself one thing, but that is not the truth, right? Whatever it is that you've been trying to convince yourself, that's not true. Let go of the need to be right. All right, so it's not true, so stop holding on to it so tightly. You don't need to hold on to it any longer. Let that ish go and just go with the flow, okay? And then She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. So you've been like holding back on something or things because maybe you were trying to, like I said, stay with the job or stay with the person or whatever it is. But it's time to let go. Be free. Go within. And when you're going within, it's going to tell you what it is that you need to unleash, whether it's creativity or, I don't know, whatever it is that you've been like holding back, like you've been being almost like timid, not being your true self. You are going to be able, once you go within, you're going to be able to release that and be able to be the true person that you are. Next, we have your spirit messages. We have a father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed on. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. So even if this is not your father, could be grandfather, godfather, just somebody who's a father figure, can definitely be like a priest, a minister, or somebody to that effect. But definitely masculine love of someone who has been there for you and nurtured you in your life, okay? Next, we have intuitive nudges. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. Intuitive nudges. Okay, next we have our Moonology card. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So if you're thinking about going back or staying in that particular situation that caused you the disappointment or the heartbreak, nothing will come of that situation. Your crystal cards, clear quartz, purification. I like to use my clear quartz when I'm doing readings. I'll hold on to it. I have a couple of them that I like to hold on to. But to me, clarity, right? Purification, purifying your thoughts and the things that are coming through to you. Purification. And next, lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli, past life. This is actually one of my favorite crystals here. Lapis lazuli, past life. All right, and you got 2 animal spirit cards. Move it over a little bit so I can fit both of them in here. Elk, nobility, elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Sorry. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Elk. Nobility. Okay. And then moose, wisdom. Moose, wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So you know. And I think maybe when you go within, when you go into hermit mode, you're going to be channeling more of these messages from your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. But it looks like it's going to be more of your ancestors. Your ancestors are going to kind of surround you and help you through this, okay? I'm going to pull some fortune telling cards for you guys. Ancestors, spirit guides. Okay, you guys got 3. All right, and they're pretty good cards. Occupation. So I did feel that coming up here. You could be thinking about getting into another job. You're definitely focused on work right now. You could also be just looking for another job, but you're going to be working. So this is going to be a good month regarding your occupation. The next card that fell was unexpected income. That's a nice card, right? So maybe, well, it's no maybe. You guys are going to be getting some unexpected money. And of course, you know, if you're playing like the lotto or whatever, you may be winning. If not, then it could just be an unexpected check. Maybe some money that you've known that you were supposed to get for some time and you just haven't gotten it. It's about to come in. Unexpectedly though. Or like I said, it could just be like, you know, a check comes in the mail and you weren't even expecting it, okay? And then community. Maybe you're thinking about doing some work with your community. Maybe you guys are the community, or some people in your community are going to come together for one particular cause. And it could involve children, since I see children in this card, okay? It's only one child, but the child looks so happy in this card. So you could be thinking about doing something that's related to children. All right. That's all I got for you guys, Power 4. Please like, share, subscribe. Please tell your friends about me. Definitely, if you are in need of a personal reading, check out my information below. If you are in need of self-care or some spiritual healing, please check out liberateBotanica.com. I'll leave their information below as well. I think that's it. You guys know I love you so much. I'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. Love and light. Bye.